Honestly, I don't know how the fuck that message is still pinned. I left it because I thought it was so fucking funny. Because it's supposed to automatically unpin at the end of the stream. But that one survived. So it stays there now until it gets unpinned by the system. I'm not touching it. It's going to be a relic. I want to see how long it lasts. Whether it survives this stream or does not. We're just gonna fucking. I have like maybe an hour. And then I'll be having lunch. Here it is. Oh yeah, we're still doing charity, but this is like a super. I'm just sneaking this in. Tell me if I need to make the game louder. It's really quiet right now. This is at the end of the demo, so we're just like going straight from the end of the demo. She said, unknowing that she was weak.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation? Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
I will summarize what happened in the demo after this cutscene. Oh, by the way, I didn't say this last stream.
It's as you thought.
I shouldn't be talking
have
over
sounded
them.
the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man,
I don't want to be in the way
Sergeant.
of the game.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Beast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting.
After you do, that is.
Are any of these 14 voice? Oh, that would be interesting, but I have no idea. I have no idea. You're gonna see a lot of me looking this direction, because that's where my TV is.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
Yeah, so, okay. So, what happened in the demo? We started the demo in this place, and there was a little cutscene, Titan and Garuda making out. Garuda's kind of a bitch, but she's hot. And then Titan and Shiva are fighting, and we're running because the ground's all getting fucked up by Titan and Shiva fighting, and the guy who was kind of an asshole to us got smushed by a rock. And then it does like a flashback, a really long flashback to how we ended up in this situation, except it didn't really explain how we ended up in this situation. Kind of. Of when Clive was a kid and his brother is the Phoenix, and our mom hates us because we're not a Phoenix, and then Papa gets murdered by an invasion, and Joshua freaks out, transforms into the Phoenix, and then Clive freaks out and transforms into Ifrit and loses control and beats the shit out of Joshua, severely traumatizing all of us. Because one of them dropped a rock. Well, somebody's got to have the rock dropped on them.
Expect us to kill something that can do this?
They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
And we are, we're like, enslaved? Question mark? And that's why we're doing this, because we have this mark on our face. You can't see it very well. There we go. Mark on the face, I guess. Because at the end it was kind of implied, the mom who hates us was like, wait, keep him alive and put him on the front lines or whatever.
It'll be hell finding a way out.
Hey, Caraster.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominance
I never
would fare
really,
any better?
I don't think I ever really figured out which way that was supposed to be said. Hold on, do we need to kill her? How hot is she holding this leash? The Dragoon? Yeah, it sounded an awful lot like Estinian, right? Scale from 1 to 10. We saw her very briefly in the demo. I would say she's like a 7. But to be fair, she's like beat up and not looking too good. So, you know, she might be prettier when she's not like that. I'm sure we can find a diplomatic solution.
So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Ironblood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait.
Oh, but what? Wait, there's still a fucking cutscene going on. I've been waiting for this fucking cutscene to be over, but I keep talking over it, so I guess I should probably just give up on the idea of not talking over
Are you
it.
certain?
The crystalline orthodox.
As she continues to talk. Exactly! 1010, that was the joke.
In
Thanks.
the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming, and I see many.
We end this quickly.
I gotta admit, I kind of like the darker haired guy. I don't know what it is about him. He looks kind of like somebody I would definitely hate in real life. Because he seems like... Please. Please. Ew. All right, so who's the weeb who's gonna learn how to talk like these people, like people used to do with the Albed?
What Alvation Naukin, Alan Scully asked.
I also learned Albed, 1010. How do you think I know that people do it?
Let this be the end.
Well, fuck.
Avis, care to kill some Ironblood?
Gladly.
Wyvern, you focus on
What?
the target.
Why are we over here now? Okay.
Understood.
I don't want to focus on anybody else. Ah, shit, I pressed it too late. Ow! Ma'am! Oh, God! I'm too late every time. Every time I'm too late. Man, you are just so hard to read sometimes.
I'm in your debt. Not this time.
I got it. Ah, shit. I gotta remember I have the thing. The zoom in thing. What is the potion? Ah! Potion. Okay. What is it? This one.
Orders, Sergeant! Stop gawping and move!
Ah!
Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed.
Oh. Ah! 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 Oh, I got it.
I will
Thank
not have
you.
their blood on my hands.
Oh, thank you for the. I will read that in just a second.
Leave me be.
Oh, I got it just in time. Oh! Wow, that was actually kind of easy. She was dominant. If the Twitch culture is truly the main one in all existence, would that mean there's a Shiva's... What? I don't know what Twitch culture has to do with that. Has Blizzaja? Blizzaya? I don't know how it's supposed to be. But also, I really like the classic naming conventions, so. Anyway, so we killed her. She's dead. One down. Instead of 1, 2, and 3. Oh. No Oshafont? Oh, games.
Is she dead?
0 out of 10.
I
No
don't think
Oshafont.
so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Uh-huh. Oh, he's crying.
No, that's not you. Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
Oh! Ew. His blood is very red. I'm just saying. It's a little like almost felt like a Danganronpa moment. How bright his blood was. I wish my blood was as sparkly and pretty. I never did say hi to everybody because I was in such a rush because I'm like I have 1 hour.
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
I'm sorry, Jill.
All right, but we keep having cutscenes and then there's combat. Fuck. No, it's not like the thing is that. Well, I mean, okay, so Warren donated off stream, right? And before it started, and Warren chose as an incentive for me to say something on stream, and then I totally forgot about it yesterday. So we're gonna do it right now. But all Warren wanted me to say was touch grass. So everybody, touch some grass. Yeah, thanks, Warren.
Dominant. I know her. Know her.
Look around you!
Ooh, I forgot about
Do you
that.
think any of these animals care? I need you here!
Stay down.
Ooh. Let's grass. Come on, he's almost dead. There.
Now that that's done, I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
No, I don't think so.
I can't. I won't.
What's crap?
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And you think I don't?
What's the? Oh, that's the
The
Wi-Fi. There
Empire
we go.
will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she.
Let's find out.
Not this time.
Ow! Oh, I was doing so good. Thank you. Oh, Craster. I'm so sorry. I keep saying your name every other which way. Thank you so much for the sub. It's not. It's just fine. I got it. Woo.
Wyvern! Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, son. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago.
Ooh.
For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand.
Dang.
Not this time.
It's a good thing that there's not a penalty for dodging a lot.
Wyvern! By a traitor's
Ooh. The game looks good. It's fantastic what we played. Oh my god. Tiamat. But not I guess he's not an icon, right? He's just a guy. But he's named Tiamat. Well, yeah, I assume it's a code name because he named us Wyvern. Yeah, we can take him. Come on. I think they were all given dragon names. What were the other two? I don't remember what the other two were named. Ivis, Biast. Oh. I don't remember them at all. Especially that guy who just died. I didn't pay attention to his name at all. We know. You know what, 1010? If you're gonna be sassy, like that, then I guess I'll just be quiet. 1010 voted for silent stream anyway. Hi, Zeno! Thanks for stopping by.
This way.
Oh. Say that again, sir.
Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Excessive profanity. Hello, ma'am.
Hugo, dear, my proud desert lion. Would that you had taken care when chasing the hare? I expected more from the mighty Titan. We put the Ice Queen on her back, no doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
My lady, the thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough. You always were a fucking snake, Sid. Gather the men. We have work to do.
Such uncalled for innuendo. Like, really? Did you really have to say it that way? Was it necessary?
Jill. Is it really you?
Like, hi, puppy.
And who's this fine hound I see before me?
A fine hound who saved your life. That's who.
Torgal.
Eh?
His name is Torgal.
How does Clive just know?
Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the chocobo type. Clive Rosfield.
Sid's voice, by the way. Oh.
Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumours that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug.
Oh, he thinks we're
Now,
handsome.
on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for.
Sloth girl. Fucking riverbed. True.
None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion.
60
Back her up.
just wore up.
Not another step. I mean it.
It's just fucking okay.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right. You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
Please, right? Just like, just laugh in response to everything. Come on, Torgal. I hope he doesn't. You know, I'm convinced that because so far he's my favorite, and we all know what happens to my favorites. So I'm convinced that either A, he's going to die, B, he's going to betray us, or C, he's going to betray us, then redeem himself by dying. Yeah, we are. So we did the demo on a previous stream, and then this is right after the demo, which we're about 20 minutes past the demo. So probably about 3.5 hours into the game. A fucking CAPTCHA word? I don't think Torgal is a CAPTCHA word. But also, hi, Squishy. The demo was extremely traumatizing. So I wouldn't put it past them to traumatize us using Sid, too. The Deadlands. Did they have
Almost
this
further
chair
out.
ready to go?
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Like-
Keen eye, you.
Or did they make the
blight
chair?
sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
Is Sid going to be a father figure?
Last place anyone would think to look.
I feel like he's more of a. My impression so far is that he's like an uncle, which I guess is close enough to a father figure. But Clive was like fairly
Oh, sweet hole.
grown up already when Papa died, so I don't know that we really need a father figure. Nothing better happened to this dog. Well, the dog already survived some fucking like I don't even know what to call it. Invasion. So, you know, I have faith that the dog will be okay. I have faith that Yoshi P would never kill our dog. A magic nuclear exchange. Exactly. Yeah. That's perfect.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
How do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous.
And a bit of what?
Must be starving. We grow them
What is
here,
happening like with the story?
believe it or not.
Okay, let me.
Suit yourself.
Oh my gosh, his face looks like a
You're
fucking
back.
chipmunk while he's eating that apple. That was adorable.
Sorry.
And
She's
this is the
cute.
dominant.
Out cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots,
Goots.
get her upstairs.
But none will.
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her feet.
Ah, yeah, Karen's
All of
fee,
it.
of course.
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on. Have a look around. I'll be in my soul.
Something happens to Big Guy, you're gonna. If something happens to any of these fucking characters, I'm gonna be miserable. Okay, let me do another quick recap of the story thus far. So the demo, we watched Shiva and Titan fight, which are two big icons, and then we flashback to the past. We played as Clive Rossfield, who is the eldest son of the Rossfields, which are like the ruling family of the area that we were in. And Clive was hated by his mother for not being a dominant, which is the people who can summon and turn into the icons. And so he was pledged to be his younger brother's shield, which is basically just fancy swordsman, protector, bodyguard. And Joshua, the younger son, is the dominant of the Phoenix, which is, you know, big firebird. But he's also like rather sickly. So la-di-da, we went along. And then they are on their way to like fend off this monster attack, and the Rossfield castle ends up getting invaded, and Papa dies right in front of Joshua, And Joshua like goes crazy because he just, you know, he's splattered in his father's blood, and you know everybody's dying and on fire around him and everything. So he transforms into the Phoenix, and starts burning everything. And then Clive at the same time is trying to was fending off the people chasing Joshua, but then he sees Joshua transform and ends up going crazy too, and he turns into Ifrit, which is another icon of fire, which everyone was like, a second icon of fire? Impossible, blah blah blah. But Clive, unlike Joshua regains his sanity a little bit while he's transformed, but Clive goes fucking insane and starts beating the shit out of the Phoenix, which is his brother. And so, and Jill, by the way, Jill and Torgal are there as well, but they're like off to the side. They're little babies. Jill is just like their friend who's there, who's a basically like a hostage princess from another country, but she's like having a chill time there. And Torgal is a little baby puppy. And Clive beats the shit out of Joshua as Ifrit, and then it's like they kind of leave it like, is Joshua dead? We're not really sure. And then when Clive turns back, the mom is like, you know what? I changed my mind. Don't kill him. Originally I was gonna say kill him, but don't kill him. Put him on the front line instead. So that's how we got this like brand on our face that's presumably magical. And we're out. That's why we're out at the beginning of this. We're out on the front line, under orders to kill Shiva. But instead we found out Shiva is Jill, who's the friend, the girl from when we were little babies. And we're like, all right, we gotta save Jill, and now we're here. Yeah, he might have. There was a spooky fireman right before Clive turned into Ifrit, so it's kind of unclear whether Clive went insane and lost control, or whether it wasn't even like Clive in control at all, and it was actually the spooky fireman. It's a little unclear, but we don't know yet. And now we're here, and Sid's hot.
You reckon he's a soldier then?
When he's not out chasing rumours, sits up there in that hole of his, brooding and scheming.
Brooding and scheming. Oh, we love a man who broods.
Plenty to brood about.
He's got plenty to brood about.
When lightning struck, his yoke did break, his life his own again. With thunder's roll he knew his fate, and would fight it to the end.
Okay.
Well?
Oh, I was hoping for like a full thing.
I woke this morn inspired.
Yeah, we glossed over it, but it was really traumatizing at the moment that it happened. Like...
If you can read, don't let Otto know. We'll put you to work on the
Yeah, very crunchy punches. It was visceral. Yeah, exactly. It was rough. So now we're holding each other. And I was cowering. I was like, oh! It was intense.
I suppose I'll be needing a new sword.
Sid once told me, the blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was. She'll eventually remember her purpose. All she needs is a little reminding.
That's a good line from that random botanist. Damn! Yeah, with Clive, like, begging and screaming
Your
for it to
brand.
stop.
Lady Tyre might be able to see to that. You may have been born a slave, but you're a free man now. Leave me be.
These apples are all foul.
I already needed a therapist before this game, so how much worse could it get? Yeah, Clive's voice actor did a fantastic job.
Another newcomer.
Very different vibe from most
Mind the
Squeenix
rules
games
round
from
here,
just how this
or our
looks.
next chat will be through the bars.
Well, every like Final Fantasy game has its own sort of like themes going on. So even though they all have these common threads of like the summons and things like that, they all handle and have very different like settings and kind of you know, stuff going on. So
Still hungry, are you?
what binds them together is
Be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of war is thick about him.
I'm no man's tool.
my God, there's so many people talking.
None of us are.
That's nice. Oh, I was already over here. I guess I just go up and talk to the guy then. Still a colorful game, so glad. Yeah, that's always been one of my complaints about Final Fantasy XIV, and the reason that I use reshade on Final Fantasy XIV is because I feel that the colors are really desaturated and washed out. And it's gotten better over time, but it's still like, if I turn reshade off, I'm like, what is this game? Ooh, Clive.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. Right. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rossfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl.
You guys are all working
then
together.
slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
Hi, Lucky.
I didn't know it was her.
Hello, hello.
How could it be?
Arthur fist clench. Oh my God.
To save her neck, you slit your sergeant.
For Sid.
Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far.
Thank you for the raid. Millhouse? From The Simpsons?
Thank you.
I hope you had a good time playing Rogue Legacy 2. We are playing Final Fantasy 16, so if you're avoiding spoilers,
said that I'm a poor host.
I totally understand.
What do you mean to do with
but
her?
we are just past the demo content.
Why nothing? Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave.
I love the game so far. The demo was absolutely
It's also why
fantastic
we
and
need help.
traumatizing.
From branded who know one end of a sword from the other.
And Sid has the deepest
What say
fucking
you,
voice.
Clive? Will you join us?
If you think about it, Lucky, if you think about it, you're right. It is 10 months because you're at the start of the 11th month.
Sid, was it?
See? I got
I
this.
trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own
I
path.
want Sid to be the voice in my head. Same.
Avenged.
My brother was murdered by My second dominant of fire.
I don't trust those with such a
Phoenix's
deep
evil
voice.
twin.
Damn.
Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity.
Opportunity for
My
what?
last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
Interested, I know. One of my
He
scouts
drinks,
sent
he
word there's
smokes.
a group of
Damn, what a
branded
bad boy.
fugitives north of here, in the imperial village of Lost.
Yep, I totally understand that.
Among
Thank
them is
you
one he
for the
believes to
raid
be a
and for
dominant of fire.
sticking around for a little bit. I hope you have a good day, nice rest,
Is he
whatever you need.
certain?
What say we go and ask him?
Guy with a mark on his face needs a glass of water. Yeah, he doesn't need the
This
wine, he
doesn't
needs
mean
water.
I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then.
Bird. Sid has a bird.
You'll
That's how
find
you
everything
know
need down in the main
he was
hall.
chosen by the birds.
Well, there's a few things you don't. Have fun. It's downstairs. Try not to get lost.
There's gonna be a game eventually, though, Machine, if you think about it. Because I had the same thought of, like, you know, most of the Sids are, like, a staple of the franchise, right? But eventually there has to be a game that defies our expectations. Points at 13, Sid. Yeah!
Careful, you. I've spent the whole morning on these.
You spent the whole morning on these stairs? Bro.
The dominant needs her rest. I'll see she's not disturbed.
Fine. Goots. For the most part, Sids can be trusted.
Oh no.
Goot was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
A blacksmith? To the
Warren! Hello! Hello, Warren. Oh, you missed it.
no,
yeah,
hold on.
I told everybody
You'll
to
be
touch
needing
some
this.
grass. On your
I won't
behalf.
take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
His voice seems so weird coming out of a giant, like... Well, see, that's the thing, is that Sid has this very deep, raspy voice. Goots has this, like, timid man voice. I think it's interesting. Needs to posture check. He does a little bit, doesn't he? He's just so big. He can't help it. He's a little baby. Nothing else is... Oh, I can talk to Leslie.
Seeing as you're new, let me share a word of warning. Keep your hands out of the stores, or I'll cut them off and crate them with the others. Oh, I'm only teasing. We feed the hands to the dogs.
Your one wish? What?
Word is, the scouts found a pair of new bearers.
You another one of Sid's strays? What? We all are. Little uns, big uns, and everything in between. We're a damn sight better off here than out there in the world.
Oh! If you look real close, he's got a scar where this guy's brand would have been. Do you have it? Oh no, you just have the tattoo still. So does he. Huh. The grass touching? Touch some grass, Warren.
This whole place is falling apart.
I already talked to you before. Maybe I don't say that. I talked to you. Touch it. Touch the grass. Embrace it. Bubby! Oh, he's sleepy. Aww. Hello.
Are you Blackthorn? What if I am?
If only grass
No
didn't have
time
as
for
many
idle chatter.
disgusting insects in it.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sitter
Touch it more,
maybe.
maybe?
Equipment.
It.
You could
I
be
mean,
accompanying
you have
the
a point.
goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting
Who?
a finger for you.
Is that so?
Here's some alcohol.
Do you want that or not?
Family living below you has a dog. You're not going anywhere near the grass here.
Damn you,
Oh.
Goots.
They should pick up their dog's shit.
All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fast.
Where is the Moogle?
Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind.
Crafting a new year. Be done at blacksmith as long as you have the recipe and the proper material. Okay. Wait, can I? No. That's all I got. Yes.
And the belt, Caesar Square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
A whole belt for a bottle of liquor.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
Why not? Why not? They keep leashing it directly to the door so it doesn't let us leave when you want to go to work. What is it like? Is it a scary dog? Or is it more of like a ha, it's so cute I don't want to leave. When something has changed in the hideaway, a notice good will appear in the upper right. So it's there are also notices for new quests, new missives, and many other things. A dot icon will also appear in game.
I suppose I should thank Goots.
Make it quick. Not saying Fordian, do you?
Is there anything I can... Ooh, iron bracers +1. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. So the iron bracer +2 is better if I have enough stuff to make it. Okay, it's one of those, 24 of those. Do I need any of those? No, I don't. I just need to make it then.
No scratches, right? You can thank me later.
Maybe. Oh well.
That it?
Good enough.
Fine.
It just sits in front of the entrance door to the building and stands on the other end of the door frame, so the leash is blocking the door from opening. Oh! Huh.
The gift worked.
Liar, liar,
You have my
pants on
thanks.
pie? I am a liar. I didn't last.
Come on.
The game got here today and I was like, oh, I want to play. Originally, I wasn't supposed to play until July.
You, blankets, quick. quick as you like.
You'll have to learn very specific words in Romanian. You're glad I'm playing? Oh, thank you, Lucky. You're
Right.
so sweet.
You make him comfortable while the bed's made up. Well, you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
What do I mean by needling?
What the hell have I got myself into?
How do I explain it without having had it happen recently?
Are we safe?
Like saying things specifically to try and get a rise out of me, for instance. So if I am upset about something, then you know, saying things specifically to goad that feeling or to because it's not necessarily about being mean. It's a specifically sort of, I mean, it is mean thing to do, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're saying something mean.
They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you?
Yeah, getting wound up just for the sake of teasing the person.
Think you can find your way up them
Yeah,
stairs
thank you
to the
very much
infirmary?
for
We need
reading
time.
my rules and
Go
following
on.
them.
Shift your ass.
One of the 3 languages you speak? Nice.
Was Ty the one looking after Jill?
It's very impressive when people know more than one language. I myself just know, you know, the bits and the pieces. It falls out of my head very easily if I haven't
Your
used
friend
it.
needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions.
Don't know
when
who.
she's recovered.
Nobody usually does. I mean, it comes up once in a while, but usually people are pretty like
Well, why
quick
didn't you say so?
to back down.
I did say so.
Ah, thank you for the golden crow.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the
I
infirmary.
only speak Hungarian, English, and German. People
Our
sad.
work's just begun.
I speak English, and I can muddle my way through Korean, Japanese, and I can maybe possibly survive in Spanish.
Fine day at the hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains.
Also fluent, cutie.
By the time most buck up the courage, they're already
That's
too
how I
far
communicate to Squishy. She understands it.
gone. These two here are the lucky ones.
She's fluent.
The
as
name's
well.
Otto. You need anything? You ask me.
Thanks, Otto.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
Plan on learning Japanese someday,
And
but you don't have
thanks.
time. Yeah, that's the
We
thing
see.
is
Not likely. I won't be staying.
is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome.
Aw, Otto, you're sweet.
You helped us today. And we won't
I didn't
forget
really do that much except go fetch the doctor, but okay. Sure. The thing with learning languages is that they take so much time because that's my big problem is that I may know like conjugations and grammar rules and all of this other stuff and be able to use it, but the problem that I always run into is that my vocabulary isn't big enough. So I have very limited topics that I can talk about and understand. And if it's not one of those things, I'm like, well, fuck, I have the general gist of the sentence, but I'm missing the keywords. Side quests. Quest priority. Ooh, orchestrion. The restaurant is named the Fat Chocobo.
Who are these people?
Who are these people? Who am I? Oh, quest over here.
I heard they escaped their masters.
Yeah, language definitely. I think I have mentioned this before, but I actually went to college for
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood.
becoming a language
step away
teacher,
to fetch
a
it, it'll
second
be
language
down
teacher
around our ears.
specifically. So sort of the psychology
you
and
there.
the
Perfect timing.
pedagogy
Couldn't
of
persuade you to fetch me some timber, could
teaching people a second language and how it works with learning one and stuff, and differences between kids learning a second language and adults learning a second language, you know, things like that. But a lot of what language learning comes down to is consistency and practice and application. And that's why it's quite difficult to learn
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway
sort of
both.
out of context.
Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
But
say
it's
that
totally
again.
possible. All you
The
have to do is
fallen
be
knew their
dedicated.
craft, make no mistake.
Which is my
Not
problem.
even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Yee, thank you. I'll go get you some wood. Let me just go talk to Sid. Yeah, if you want to have like an actual person to practice with, yeah, good luck with that. What else do we... Oh.
Do you think we should go and help?
It sounds like Otto has...
Don't think I haven't noticed you, Steve.
Next time you're in, first round's on the ass.
Ah, a new face. And, dare I hope, a willing pair of hands.
You know what?
The fat
That's so
chocobo
true.
is a
Streams could be a
demanding
great way
mistress, and we are
to
too few
for
to keep her on her
listening.
feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of
But personally, I find that
For your trouble,
reading
I
and
can offer you the
listening are
contents
the
of my
easiest
strongbox and my
skills
enduring gratitude.
to pick up for a second language, and that it's definitely more writing and speaking that are more difficult, because you have to come up with the writing is in my opinion easier than speaking, but because you don't have to worry about pronunciation, and you typically have a little bit more time to think about what you're writing than when you're talking. But at the same time, speaking and listening tend to be the skills that you want more when you're learning a second language, because your point
Delighted
is
to make
to
your
communicate
acquaintance,
with
I'm Kenneth,
other
and mine
people.
are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals.
Talking to them the
Take
whole
these
time.
if you would,
Yeah,
and be careful.
I
They're hot.
feel a little sad that English is the language that, you know, everybody, quote unquote, everybody
How long has it been?
learns. It's like, really? We had to go with this one? the one that makes the least sense. Here's your food, sir.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad. And keep up the good work.
Do you still have notes from it? Damn. English makes a lot more sense than the other languages you speak. Wow. There are some things in other languages, like for instance, gendered words.
My thanks.
When you have like a random fucking word like chair or something that has a gender and you have to change the other words that you're using to match it, I hate that. I'm like, why?
Nonetheless. The hideaway.
Oh my god, we even picked the same. We even picked the same like example. Boy, I could not think of the word example. Oh, and English is my first language.
Well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Hey, my chatbot's working now. German has genders, which makes it awful to learn. Hungarian has 44 letters and 18 plus grammar cases.
I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but
yeah, that does sound pretty bad.
if I can master this.
All right, but
Korean should be the language of the world. It makes sense. It's like easy to write, easy to learn.
I'd better let Kenneth know.
The one thing that people who don't speak Korean or don't know or interact with Korean a lot would struggle with is that it has an extra
All three of them.
extra vowels compared to English. So it has two vowels that don't exist in
Equality is
English.
the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded.
And it's very hard for English speakers to even hear the difference
Speaking only when spoken
at first.
to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free.
Chairs
We
are
free
female
to
in
speak
French.
as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
I'm not sure. I think maybe... I don't know. I was trying to think like what European language would I want to learn, but I don't know. There's a lot of them. There's too many choices. Includes every sound that other languages do, so learning pronunciation is way easier, which is usually what it's hard for other people. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That would make it kind of, you wouldn't have to be like, how do I even make that noise with my mouth?
It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long ago us old hands were ratting about the place like peas in a bucket.
When he's not out chasing rumours, Sid's up there in
I'd
that
been
hole of
cast
his,
out and left for
brooding
dead when Sid found me. There's not a day goes by I don't count my blessings.
I have this one. I have this one. Do I have any other ones? I have one other one. Yeah, it's just the orchestrion. It's got a little like weather vane at the top. It's kind of cute. I already talked to you. Hello.
So many uses.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
You could say that.
I would
Well
say
then,
that if you
allow
can,
me
stay
to
away
welcome
from
you.
learning Danish.
I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
Hyperboreus.
That's
A lot of silent letters and words that sound the same if you
quite a
don't know the
mouthful,
language.
I know.
That's one of my things is that
Which
I
is why
don't.
everyone here has
Okay,
taken to
aside
calling me
from
simply
gendered
Tones,
languages,
on account of
the other thing that I would really
and
want
what
to
varied
avoid
company.
is any language that's
I'm a
tonal,
collector, you see.
because that
Not of
shit
bijou
scares
and
me.
gold, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me.
Where
But alas,
the
my
meaning
days
of the
wandering
word
the realm in search
changes
of new tales are
depending
far
on
behind me.
like the
And so I've taken
tone
to sharing that which I've gathered
sequence.
with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen. When I was very young,
and lived beyond these shores, my father would read to me every night from the only book we had, A History of Valisthea by Moss the Chronicler. So enchanted was I by this realm of myth and magic that when I was of age, I enlisted as a deckhand on a merchant galley that I might see it with my own eyes.
yet when I arrived,
What I found was a land of war and suffering, darkened by the blight and the evil in men's hearts. Still, I was determined to follow in the footsteps of Moss and record what I could, and so I did, in all manner of places, in all manner of roles, until my aging legs could carry me no longer.
fortunately,
Sid found me by the roadside, so to speak, and offered me a place here where I might continue my studies, albeit without the wandering. Cute. So what's in here?
I don't believe you've read this particular
Comprehensive
chapter before.
Compendium of Valisthean lore. Active time lore entries can also be viewed here. Oh.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Oh! Interesting.
What subject shall we consider today?
Mysteries of the realm? We don't get to hear it? I want to hear it. Bard? Huh. Huh. On forward and back system, where to pronounce something correctly, you have to know if the sound comes from the front or the back of your mouth. Huh? That was from the back of my mouth. Just listen to Exponential Entropy on the 12-hour plane flight back home a few days ago on Spotify. I don't know what that is. Yeah, let's soak in right our national
Always welcome,
anthem.
Clive.
Okay, but actually, it is now lunchtime. I said I was only gonna do an hour. The song 1010 referenced? Is it? I see. Yeah, you know what? That's kind of the summary of my stream, is that we get started on a topic and then we talk about that topic for a long time. But I like it. I like that everybody has discussions. That's the kind of shit I love. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime. Who we rating? I rated Mori yesterday. Kieran's probably ending soon. Una's playing Final Fantasy 16, but she's like way ahead of me. Like super way ahead of me. Yeah, I am gonna end stream right now. I said it. I warned everybody at the beginning, but I didn't kind of repeat it later. That I was doing an extremely short stream. I think Karen will be. Oh, really? Well, I might raid Corey instead. I thought Karen. Yeah, the current pin staying is fascinating. Let's see. Raid Corey. Yeah, I do still plan to try and stream on Friday. I think we're doing Tears of the Kingdom that day, I think. Unless my plans change, I don't know. So thanks everybody for indulging me in playing Final Fantasy 16 on release day. I'm gonna have lunch now. If you are a subscriber, you can use the raid message with a caw. It should automatically have a little pop-up at the top that says that you're raiding Corey. You shouldn't need to do anything for it, but like I said, if you are subscribed, which Caresser you are, you can copy the message, the call message. If you're not subscribed to me, you can copy the message with the gem, and then when we go into Corey's channel, you just post that message. That's it. That's all we do. All right. So like I said, I will try and stream tomorrow. Otherwise, I will see you when I see you. Bye. Mwah.